I got what I think is some pretty cool stuff in the mail, so let's go over it real quick. First up, I'm a dad, so anything on Instagram that I stumbled across that has to do with fishing and my kid, I'm sold. I found these, which they are called Little Anglers. So there is a freshwater set, a saltwater set, and then you have one for trout and tackle. My kid, so far, he loves them. I absolutely love them. The illustrations in these are really cool. And it's literally just a little flip book, but it has all the little, it's a largemouth catfish, and it just goes through all of these. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting that as a tattoo one day. It's a pretty nice little piece of artwork. And it just does that, and then level 2 is a little harder, if you want to say. So level 2 for freshwater has, I think it's like muskie and stuff like that. Where's the muskie? Oh, there she is. But really cool, really handy, like I said. Oh, camera, focus. But absolutely love these guys. I think they're cool. I'll definitely have these for years to come. And when we have our second kid, we'll still have these, and he'll start even earlier than my first kid. So I think these are really cool. I'll obviously leave a link down below so you guys can go and potentially order some of these guys. And they also send you a sticker. So obviously I love them. Next up is something that I've wanted for a long time. They just got them back in stock. I had to buy them. Already mad that I didn't order more. I only got 2. That would be this little guy right here. Now, if you aren't a fly fisherman, you might be wondering, what the heck is that? How does that have anything to do with fly fishing? So what this little yellow thing is quite simply just to save your knuckles when you're fly fishing. It was invented by Brian Flesher from Mad River Outfitters up in Ohio. Basically, what he invented it for is saltwater fishing. So when you're fighting a fish, the real handle, or the real nub, what I call it, tends to just, so envision a fish, envision your dream fish on the end, and it's fighting. What that's gonna do is obviously drag out line, and when line comes out, that little knob right there tends to just, and if you've ever had it hit your knuckle, hence the name, it really doesn't feel good. So what this does is it adds a little bit of a cushion to it, and it just makes it a lot more convenient. However, what I have noticed is on my, or what I have noticed while using this, I've used it on my 10 weight for the past, oh goodness, maybe week. I've been using it here and there, and I actually really like it, but I don't use it for what it's intended for. Let me explain. So, what I mean is I don't use it for what it's intended for is I mainly freshwater fish, and there's not a lot of fish in freshwater that's gonna make that little knuckle like that. So what I mainly use it for is canceling out my bad habits. Let me explain. So when I'm fly fishing, I've been doing it only for 8 years. I should probably have this under control by now, but my anchor point. So my anchor point always kind of changes because I'm just a trash fisherman, to be honest with you. Don't even know why you're watching this. So what this helps me do, and I also don't have great eyesight, that'll come into play here, is I like to actually look back, but I don't like to go like this because I feel like that just throws off my entire cast. So what I'll do is I'll go like this, and it's a lot easier to see this big yellow knob out of the corner of my eye than it is to see, say, just that little black knob. Bad eyesight again, and then I like to just be able to put that on the straight line that I need it to be, and then I can just anchor that a lot easier. At least in my opinion, it's been working for me on the 10 weight that I have been using for the past week, and it's been really nice. Now, if you own a Orvis Hydros, I will warn you and say it's really stupid. What I had to do is I just had to add a little bit of electric tape around the knob, just because this guy, it kind of concaves, so it goes like up and then comes back out, so there's air in there. So what I just basically had to do, it's really easy, is just wrap tape around here, or wrap any material around there. You could probably even use like a vet wrap or something like that. And then what you can do is the Knucklehead, and this is a size medium Knucklehead as well. it just kind of goes on there, and it's actually a little bit better this way, and then it's more firm on there. It's a lot harder to get off. Another reason I like these Knuckleheads is, I mean, I don't have huge hands. I mean, this is my hand next to a 9-weight, whatever that does for you. But I always hated the constant trying to grab the little knob to reel in. Not even necessarily for fighting a fish, but just reeling it in to get the line to come back in when I'm done fly fishing. A lot easier to grab this. It's a lot more sturdy, a lot nicer to hold throughout the day, and in my opinion, it just looks just that goofy enough to just make it that much cooler. And other than that, I hope you guys like this video, comment and subscribe. I know it was a short video. However, I think these two products are probably the coolest products I've gotten in a long time. My son will love these, and my future kids will love these, and I'll love these because hopefully it'll make me less of a crappy angler at the end of the day. But as always, say yes to fishing. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I gotta go find out where to put this sticker. Yeti cooler, where are you at? It's the entire reason why you buy a Yeti. You buy a Yeti just to put stickers on it, not even for drinks or anything.